Morning, everybody. Oh. Oh, let's see here. Who's going to bat leadoff for us today? It's been Christy like 5 days in a row. Oh, Jana batting leadoff today. Oh, where's Christy?
Middle school softball tonight.
Yeah, good luck. Got Siegel in town.
5.
Yeah, is it 5?
5.
Mm-hmm. It's 5 or 6. Couldn't remember. Good luck. There's Christy. She batting third. Power spot. Power spot tonight. Or today. This morning. Somebody back clean up for me. Baseball theme day today. Baseball, softball. Nobody. It's gonna be a lovely day for ball. All kind of chilly.
Is it not?
I mean, it's 55 or something. It's not awful. I can't handle the cold
You
anymore.
can't handle it.
I need it to be warm. Morning, Jessica. Hello. Jessica, back and clean up. No, that's all right, Christy. We'll let it slide this time. Waking up a teenage girl in the morning is not fun. At least not generally. Oh. Norma wants to know how you're doing, Holly.
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm also well.
Was I not well last week?
I don't know. She just said, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's gonna be a good day.
I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
He went to bed on the wrong side of the bed. He was just grouchy.
A little cranky this morning. You ever just wake up like that?
The girl one was like, "Hey, can y'all make sure I'm up by 5:30?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't know if I can do that or not. I don't know if I'll be up by 5:30." Knowing good well, he will be up. Well, he will go make her coffee. He's gonna take it to her,
and then nobody woke her up at 5:30.
But I said, "What?" He was like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Yeah, somebody will wake you up." I don't know why he was so grouchy. Like,
but then nobody woke her up at 5:30.
Did she wake herself up?
No. So I just won't even take a shower then. Even though I got her up at 5:40, she still got plenty of time.
Why were you in such a bad mood?
I don't know. Sometimes you're just on the wrong side of the bed. I don't feel like that this morning. I just feel like I'm just kind of, I mean, you ever get in those moods where you just blow everything up?
We're going to fight today, ain't we?
Probably, if you don't leave me alone.
All right. Let's battle.
Well, I can't hear you. I got my headphones on. Happy Monday to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors, we are glad to have you along with us. Josh and Holly, brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. I got some updated news on a condo. I'll get to you later on in the show. Actually, maybe tomorrow. We got a new website, a new promo code, a phone number to call. It's better pricing, just all kind of new stuff. So be heads up for that tomorrow on the morning show. I'll get all those deets for you right here on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. It is a chilly start out there this morning. We are cool, 23 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios. The good news is the sun is out, and we're going to get up to about 60 today, which is not bad. 5 mile an hour winds. So not terrible, not a terrible day today. 42 overnight tonight. Tomorrow is when the terrible comes. It's going to be windy. It's going to be warm. It's going to be windy and then rain Tuesday night. 66 for your high on Tuesday. Well, 100% chance of rain by the time we get to Tuesday night. Wind advisory in place. We could see 50-mile-an-hour wind gust outside of storms, which I don't think we're going to get any severe storms on Tuesday night, but we could see some thunder bumpers. And then 56 on Wednesday, 31 Wednesday night, and then chilly on Thursday, 48 for your high. And we recover nicely up to 60 on Friday. So first full week of March, giving you a little bit of everything for you Tennessee weather fanatics. Weather brought to you by our friends at the Hillsboro Food Company. There's some good grilling days ahead. In fact, today's not a bad grilling day for March the 3rd. Head on over there and see them. They have fresh cut meats daily at the Hillsboro Food Company, and they also will have random sales on their steaks and things like that. So be sure to follow them on Facebook, Hillsboro Food Company, and stop by and see them for breakfast and lunch in Hillsboro on the left just before you get to the red light. It's the Hillsboro Food Company, locally owned and operated small town grocery store in Hillsboro, Tennessee. We got a busy day. Weekend recap. We got Monday's things that we normally do. We got Name That Movie, Stupid Silly Stat, chance to win prizes. We want your birthdays for today and over the weekend. We got some basketball to talk about. Holly and I were busy Friday and Saturday night. We'll be busy again tonight. And spring sports get started up today. But before we do any of that, let's welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of the operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of the Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio, the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She's the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's going to be a good day. Maybe.
Josh is in a bad mood.
I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. People not just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, just a little cranky? Driving to work, just thinking about all the things you could do to irritate everybody today?
What's
Is
wrong
that
with
not
you?
something people do?
Do you do that?
No.
Do you think of ways to irritate me?
No, not ways. That was the wrong. It was worded.
Josh,
I promise.
you do that. You're psychotic.
It was
I knew
worded.
it.
It was worded wrong. It was more like thinking of ways I could just blow stuff up. Just tell people to leave me alone. Like don't bother me today. You know. And it's like I'll just blow up these radio stations. I'll just blow them up.
I can't wait to bother you.
You know, that's just nobody wakes
When
up like
he's
that.
in his office working, he's in there working. I'll come in there and I'll plop down in the chair and ask him some minuscule question that I probably already know the answer to. I just want some reassurance. So he's got to stop what he's doing, even though he's in the zone.
If I'm in the zone, do not bother me because I cannot get back in the zone.
And then I'm in here like, hey, which business card colors do you like better? Red, black, red, black.
And then once I break concentration, I'm just like, what? And then it's over. It's over for me. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I just wake up sometimes a little cranky.
You went to bed cranky.
Yeah, well, I was just cranky. I don't know. I'm a little cranky. And
I cooked you some delicious dinner.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of housework yesterday. Like you're sitting at home.
And now I'm mad that I'm cranky. And it's like, I'm not going to be as productive today as I need to be. It's going to ruin my whole week.
So you're getting on your own nerves.
Yes. Exactly. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around our communities. We got some sports news to share with you first. Coffee County girls victorious Friday night. They beat Franklin, the Lady Admirals, by 40 in the region quarterfinals. And that puts them in the semifinals tonight at home, Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium at 6 o'clock. We hope to see you there. If you cannot make it, you can hear the game live on Thunder Radio, of course. But hope you show up and support the Lady Raiders. It's an elimination game. If they win tonight, that moves them into the region finals, which will be Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And it also guarantees them a spot in the sectional game on Saturday. And that's the game that gets you to the state tournament. So this is a big night tonight. And this is the game that the girls historically could not get past until last year. This has kind of been the roadblock this game had been up until last year. They finally got over that hump. So it's a big game tonight at home, 6 o'clock, the Lady Raiders have won 42 consecutive
Wow.
at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium.
That's outstanding.
42 consecutive games. The last loss there was in the region semifinals, which is the game that is tonight. That was against McMinn County.
Okay.
Back in 2022. So it's been a while. So I hope to see you show up tonight and support them. After that game tonight, it'll be Lincoln County Brentwood, and that'll decide. The two winners will play on Wednesday. So I'm going to stay and probably catch that game. If Coffee County wins tonight, I'd like to stay and see who they're going to play. And that'll be also at Coffee County High School. On the boys' side, it was not a good weekend for District 9. Coffee County's boys lost to Independence on Saturday in the quarterfinals that eliminated them, and all teams from District 9, Shelbyville, Warren County, Lincoln County, and Coffee County all lost. So the boys' region tournament will not be in Manchester. Since there's no District 9 teams left, they're going to move it to Franklin.
Okay.
So that wraps up the season for the Coffee County boys. If you'd like to cry about it, go to our Facebook page and watch the video Holly made. Facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio, and just sit there and cry this morning. Start your day off in a bad mood. Be like me. Here to bring the joy for everybody, you know?
Well, that was it wasn't the goal, but I can't. I'm not going to lie that when someone was like, "Oh, I'm crying over here," I'm like, "Yeah, good
job."
Let's
just create some tear jerkers for
good
everybody,
job,
Holly.
Holly.
Golly,
yeah.
Look what you've done. Anyway, those are just some of the sports things. There's all kind of spring sports today. I probably should have that schedule out in front of me.
I do know baseball plays at Webb today.
Yeah, it's an early start. They play at like 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30 today at Webb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see here. Let's pull up the master schedule because there are several teams in action today on this third. It's like the first full day of spring sports, middle school and high school.
So this isn't preseason stuff anymore.
No, they're going.
Okay.
So high school baseball is at 3 o'clock at Webb. Middle school soccer, Coffee Middle School soccer, 5:30 at Cascade. Coffee Middle School softball, 5 o'clock at home against Siegel. Westwood Middle School baseball, 5:15 at home against Cascade. Westwood Middle School soccer, 6 o'clock on the road at Liberty. So that's all the things happening today on the 3rd of March. Tullahoma baseball is at Oakland today. So good luck to Tullahoma baseball. So lots of teams off and running. Yesterday afternoon, by the way, I turned on Thunder Radio and I heard Atlanta Braves baseball.
Nice.
In spring, we got we're airing the Sunday spring training games to get geared up for the regular season. Can you
explain to me right fast how spring training games are they all the teams in? Do they train in the same?
They're the same. So half the league is in Florida, and that's the Grapefruit League, and then the other half is in Arizona, and that's the Cactus. And then so they all have training facilities within an hour or two of each other ish. They're all in the warm spots of Florida. They're all mid Florida and South, and they do
like scrimmages.
Well, yeah, they're games,
games.
But they don't count. So I guess you could call them scrimmages. But I mean, they have umpires and scoreboards,
right.
and fans are there and stuff like that. I've always wanted to go down to spring training and for like a week.
So
and
you can go and
yes.
watch it. Do you pay?
Yeah, I don't know if you pay or not. I don't know. If you do, it's not much. I've always kind of had it as a goal to go down to spring training because the players are pretty accessible usually, and I would just like to go for like a week to South Florida right in March and catch some.
Do you think the players go as hard in spring training as they do during the season?
No, and you might not catch. Like yesterday, the Braves lineup was mixed, and sometimes they have split squads where half the team will be playing at home at Cool Today Park or whatever the name of the place is, and the other half will go somewhere else and play because they got 40 people in spring. And it's more, and actually it starts up maybe a little more than that. But yeah, so of course Atlanta Braves baseball can be heard on Thunder Radio all season, but we're first time in a while we've aired the spring training game. So I heard that yesterday. It was pretty cool. I got to hear my guy Ben Ingram. This is my boy.
That's your boy. It's Ben.
Trey asking on the cameras if baseball is starting earlier than normal. It seems earlier. It is. So last year, the TSSAA, usually it's the second Monday in March or the second full week in March, which usually between the 10th and the 14th is usually kind of how that falls. But last year, the TSSAA decided that they could start a week earlier. They can't practice a week earlier, but they could start a week earlier. It wasn't mandatory. So some teams didn't play on that opening day. Some teams did. Some teams took that week of practice and just kept practicing. and some teams started to play. So that started last year.
Okay.
So you get an extra week, but the TSSAA got it all wrong and put the week on the front end of the season instead of the back end. I've always thought that the spring sports should be allowed to start practice February 1st instead of, it's usually the second week of February. And if you want to cap the days, then say, well, you've got 30 days of practice between now and the start of the season, or whatever the number of days would be. Because what happens is, if you remember, the week before practice started, it was 70 degrees outside, like 3 days, and they couldn't practice because they couldn't start practice yet. That's dumb.
Yeah. They should put you in charge.
I should be in charge of a lot of things. The TSSAA does. Another thing they should do is cut down this 4A classification garbage in basketball. Because did you see some of the scores from the region quarterfinals the other night?
Yeah, there was a big gap.
There was a lot of them like that.
Yeah.
Bradley Central was leading like 90-10 at halftime. But that's what's going to happen if you got 4 team districts and things like that, because teams that finish dead last get to go to the region tournament. And they're going to play good teams when they get there. And if they happen to be on the other side of Bradley or Coffee County or Cookeville or good teams, they're going to catch one on the chin. But at the TSSAA, we're all about student athletes. I'm sorry. That stuff like that gets to me.
He's in a mood.
It gets to me.
He's in a mood. Hey, back to spring training right fast. The reason I had all those questions about the logistics of spring training was I saw this the other day. It says the White Sox are the only MLB team to not win a spring training game so far. The White Sox.
Yeah, well, they're probably not going to win a regular season game this year either. They're pretty bad. Jessica's asking if we move to Bradley's district next year. We do, or region. We move to their region next year. That's right, because Murfreesboro got their own region. Not their own district. Rutherford County got their own region next year. They gave them 2 4-team districts inside of one county. I just don't understand that. Anyway, I'm not worried. It's not a high school sports show, but that's what I'm turning it into. Other things coming up. March 7th, let's do this Friday night, 4 days away, the Light and Life Dance for special needs 16 and older. That's happening at Forest Mill Church of Christ on Saturday, or also Friday, March the 7th. Red Raider Band will be having their taco bar. Let's talk about this for a minute. From 5 to 6:45 at the high school cafeteria. That's a good fundraiser. And that'll be right before the opening of The Mystery of Edwin Drood that the high school theater is putting on. We are 6 days away from the return of daylight savings time. We spring forward Saturday night into Sunday morning, and 17 days away from the first official day of spring. And we're like 47 days away from Easter. Something like that. I didn't put that on my calendar, but
let me tell you what you did put on the calendar. Actually, I got this message from Tiffany. She said, when your boss digs at you on the daily about your lack of tech skills, and then he sends you a Google invite to Holly's oil change and a team meeting from February 5th.
I didn't do that.
Well, she got it, an invite from you.
Yeah. Well, I was deleting things on the calendar yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was asking me if I wanted to, I don't know why it was wanting to send it to people, but I don't care.
You did it.
Just disregard.
I one time put my OBGYN appointment on the Thunder
Radio community calendar.
Yeah,
that was out there for everybody.
Loyal listener, let us know that, hey,
I don't think this is supposed to be on the community calendar.
Anywho,
we just want to let y'all know what Holly was doing today. She will not be in the office.
All right. That's all I got for here, buddy.
That's all you got? Yeah. All right. Well, and it's stuff like that. I'm just in a mood this morning. So there's no telling what I might say and who I might say it to. Don't cross me today.
Good.
Just don't cross me today.
What a little grouchy pants.
You wake up like that sometimes.
I'm about to push all your buttons.
I'm going to hit you in front of everybody.
I'm going to go shopping.
No, do not.
I'm
go
going shopping.
No. Mm-hmm. Last week, she was supposed to meet me over at the Tullahoma offices, and I get there, and like an hour later, I'm like, where are you at? She left before I did, and she still wasn't there. And she was like, went to Hobby Lobby.
I was talking to them about their advertising needs.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I was. They did not.
Couldn't sell them, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you really had a lengthy
The
discussion.
wall decor was on 40% off. So
We're talking about some sales. You just weren't talking some different kind. All right. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I want to tell you about Dirtworks in Manchester, Coffee County area. So they are the experts when it comes to excavation, when it comes to making sure that water is running off of property correctly. It's not accumulating, sitting in your yard, things like that. They take care of that, and they can do it right now. Give Dirtworks a call. This is busy time for them. This is where they want to get this work done before all the spring rains. 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. And you can find them online, dirtworksforyou.com, dirtworksforyou.com in Manchester.
reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment that only takes 30 minutes.
Yes.
Better?
That's better. I don't so they gave Rutherford County their own region next year. So all these teams, all these 8 teams or whatever, get split into 2 4-team districts. So everybody advances to the region. So even the garbage teams are going to go. And there's no travel required. Meanwhile, like Coffee County or Cookville has to go all the way to Bradley for region games. And Cleveland. Like, how far is it from Cookville to Cleveland? Is there any way to get there?
I feel bad for the teams that have, like, when there was a 2-hour game for us.
Oh, yeah. Thunder Radio.
2-hour away game.
Can I get a birthday for Wednesday?
This upcoming Wednesday?
Yes.
Just one second. Let me turn the page over here. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Sheila Muncie.
What was the first name?
Sheila.
Spell it.
Sheila. Saglia.
Sheila. Gotcha.
Yes.
Got you down.
And then I have an anniversary for Wednesday.
Go ahead.
It's Jimmy and Norma Harrell, 48 years.
Carol. 48. Got it down. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. I thought she was saying Shimma.
It sounded like Shimma.
I thought she said Shimma.
And I'm like, did she say Gemma?
I've never heard that name. So,
Shimma.
Bradley Central High School to Cookville High School. How far is that? That's 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's an hour and a half for us. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes from Lincoln County. Doesn't bother me. They got to travel. Dr. Carmen asking if Manchester Walmart's had any abductions. A near abduction. You never know about the form. You know, maybe it happened. Maybe it didn't happen. Trey said no abductions of humans, just unpaid items. That's right, Hattie. Plus, you lose an hour going over there. I just think it's crazy. And then in Murfreesboro, where there's so many financial resources for their region games, they get to travel 30 minutes.
Right.
It's garbage. Where they have the financial resource. I mean, that travel is brutal. And tell them Lawrence County's now have Coffee County, Lawrence County's 2 hours, and we're still in their district for volleyball and something else. We're not in their district anymore because 4A classification for a lot of things, but I'm just in a mood today. I'll play Wallen. That'll help.
He was mad at my music selection going to Independence the other day, and all I had to do was switch it over to Wallen, and it was like giving a baby a little rattle.
No, that's not true, Holly. It's a little excessive.
An hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Some in California girl, some people make a little fun of the way I
All right, I'm better now.
You should have seen the smile on your face.
It's Morgan Mondays. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you. Night shift warriors out there. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It sounds a little bit like my daddy.
All right, that's good. Just better mood now. If you just tuned in, I'm a little cranky this morning, and it's not anything that Holly has done. Sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and you spend the whole time driving to work. I guess everything irritates you. You don't have that? You don't have days like that? I feel like you do.
I do, sure.
So I should be allowed to have days like that.
I have days like that when things aren't going good, but I felt like it was a good day yesterday.
I just have random days like that.
You exercised. I cooked you a good dinner. The house was clean. I don't know why you
I don't know.
got the mully grubs.
I just feel like I could sell these radio stations and go work as a cart barn boy at the golf course, and that sounds like a better thing.
Good gracious! All right, we're not talking about your mood here.
Dr. Carmine says men aren't not allowed to have bad days. Josh, I know it's the pressure.
Hey, Kate, I know, but it wasn't a stressful day. It was an easy day. I don't think anything happened
yesterday to put me in a bad mood. I just think I'm in a bad mood.
All right. Well, I'm in a good mood, so.
Trey wants to know what you cooked. It was cheeseburger soup, which is really good.
Not only was it cheeseburger soup, it was probably the best pot of cheeseburger soup I've ever made in my life.
It was really good.
All of the ingredients, they
cooked.
And I ate.
Dr. Carmine said, I work with 6 women daily. I know. Yes. All right. Holly, what are we doing here?
So the Florida Man Games, the second annual Florida Man Games was this past Saturday. We had discussed on the show Friday, if there was a Tennessee Man Games, what would the events be?
Yes.
So,
Holly put a little something on Facebook about this.
I did.
The people did not disappoint.
Some of these are good. Some of the ones that we had discussed on the show was like a tobacco spit. I think somebody said that on our.
Mm-hmm. I think somebody commented that. Yeah, because this would be if we had like a Tennessee Games, like a Tennessee Man Olympics,
right?
And we got everybody together to compete. Because Florida Man is like Florida Man things that they do down there,
like a mechanical alligator.
Yeah, they got to ride that, things like that. So here we got
one of the things that they have in Florida that I think also translates here is the evading arrest obstacle course.
I think that would be good.
I think it would be good. And I feel like there should be an actual officer chasing them.
With a taser.
Maybe not a taser.
Yeah, with a taser.
No. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm going to pay for the good insurance. I want some good stuff to happen. You really want this to be all out.
So if the police officer catches you, that's obviously
you lose. It would be kind of like was that one show Gladiator? Not Gladiator.
American Gladiator.
American Gladiator, yeah. And there was the one like at the very end where they would take off to the obstacle course and the gladiator had to wait so much time based on how the points were.
Yeah.
And then he took off or she took off and tried to catch them.
Oh,
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be a evading arrest obstacle course.
Speaking of, did anybody watch that Netflix? Or I don't know if it was Netflix, but it was the documentary, the American Gladiator documentary.
We started to watch it. And
yeah, it was crazy.
It was
the whole thing was crazy.
Way crazier than I thought it was going to be. I loved that show growing up, though. It's ultimate trigger of memories.
Blaze.
Yes. I remember some of the female gladiators.
They were muscle mommies.
They were ripped. Yes.
Okay, so back to Florida man.
Tennessee man.
Tennessee man. Yeah, I think the evading arrest obstacle course
Translates. We could do that here.
Lawnmower race.
100.
What about the blindfolded moonshine still assembly?
I don't think it had to be blindfolded. Can you put together a moonshine still? Period. I suggested it should be a meth lab. Holly said moonshine still.
Well, I was trying.
Shake and bake method. All the parts are there, but you have to assemble it. Like, I think that's solid. Like, there's none of the ingredients. Okay, we're actually not going to cook meth there.
No, I don't want to encourage it.
I don't want to encourage it.
Like, I don't want to teach somebody to.
We're not going to teach them.
They'll be at home Googling how to.
They can do that on their own.
Put together a meth lab so they can train for the games, and then before you know it,
they're Walter White.
There's methany.
They're selling it. That's not our fault.
The cigarette flick competition.
Yeah, this could be good.
I don't see folks smoking as much anymore.
Yeah, you don't see it as much. Maybe we could have something where we put them in a container and see just how much of that vape smoke they can get in there in like a minute. You ever see somebody that's vape rolling out a window? You think that it's on fire.
Yeah.
And like that car's on fire. No, they're just that's grapefruit vape or whatever. They just love it. We could put them in like
produce a lot of smoke or vape or whatever it is.
We could put them in a glass container and just see how much they can puff in there in a 1 minute time frame.
Someone will surely die.
Well, that's again disclaimers, waiver forms, and insurance is what it is.
The weed eater toss.
Weed eater toss.
And I like this one, kind of like those Irish guys that pick up a log and see how far they can throw it.
So you spin around like you're throwing a discus. You would just be holding it with two hands and then see how far you can throw it.
Could you do it like a javelin?
Yeah.
I guess either your
choice.
preference.
Yeah. I think the spinning method would work better.
Yeah, I agree.
There's plenty of non-working weed eaters around here. I mean, we could have a really cool prize pack for the winner. You could get a working weed eater.
A new weed eater.
Yes.
Trailer backing.
Trailer backing. That would go well. That would go well. We could do a little trailer backing obstacle course, kind of like when you were in school and you had to do the parallel park and the cones.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't do it. So trailer backing.
I can remember being in high school and driver's ed and being allowed to leave school, go get in a car, and drive around town. It felt like I was, even though I was in class and there's a teacher with me, it felt like I was doing something wrong and I shouldn't be
Things
here.
That feel illegal.
This is not right.
Yes.
But I'm enjoying it, you know.
And we had the garbage cars, by the way. They got nicer driver's ed cars now than we had. We drove around in Ford Tempos.
Shannon says this game's called Methed Up. You have to reassemble random items that Meth Head took apart.
Nice.
Can I say that?
Yes, honey, you can say it.
Okay.
I could tell she's struggling with it over there.
I don't know why I don't like talking about it.
Yeah, it's fine. You can. Because we probably have some loyal listeners who may be part of that world.
They're not up this early, I don't reckon.
They're still awake.
Rocky Top singing.
That'd be good. Well, here's the key. Do you know the verses? Like, don't sing me the chorus. Sing the verse to me. People get awful quiet about verse 3. Like,
He's such a Rocky Top snob.
If you're going to be a fan, be a fan. You know. Dr. Carmine says, how much dip can you get in your mouth? That'd be good.
Shannon says a Bonnaroo bike race must consume mushrooms and ride the evading arrest course.
That'd be good.
The Cadillac converter toss.
Catalytic
Catalytic converter.
There we go. Try it again.
Some people like to make fun.
Can you get the catalytic converter off of the vehicle? That would be something.
So I thought, okay, here's some good ones. Greased pig wrestling.
Greased pig wrestling.
I like that.
That would be good. That translates. That goes well.
CFC scavenger hunt.
That'd be good.
Scrap metal loading.
I like that. There was a somebody suggested copper wire stripping.
I can't find it.
That was funny.
Also, finding the 10mm socket.
That would also be good. I hated when my dad asked me to go bring him something like that.
Because you didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was. Where, and it's no, it's not where it's supposed to be. It's not in the actual tool kit where the 10mm socket is. No, that's never the case.
Well, hey, this spring, we're gonna get the garage and your tools fixed.
What's the matter? Y'all gonna come in there and wreck them anyway?
You can say that. Y'all come in the house and y'all wreck the house, but I clean it up. If someone uses one of your tools and doesn't put it back,
well, I may not go to use that tool for a month. I don't know if it's not been put back.
Just maybe on a Saturday when you're watching 2 hours worth of reels, maybe just go out there and straighten your stuff up.
I don't want to.
I'm just talking you can say a socket set comes in a little plastic case, right? Not only are not all the sockets not in there, some are not in the right size.
They're never
holes.
In the right spot.
They're turned up. You can't even close you try and shake it to get them to lay down. You can't even we're going to get it off. It's going to be the most organized garage you've ever seen. You can eat dinner in there probably, I'm guessing.
I'm down with it. Any other Tennessee game suggestions? Those were good ones. Copper wire stripping was good, and trailer backing was good. I feel like those would be solid.
In my head, I'm trying to figure out a way we can do this.
We can do whatever we want.
Oh, me.
I think we could sell tickets to that.
They do.
Yeah.
They said $45.
Florida Man Friday does, or Florida Man does.
$45 a piece, $145 for VIP. They bought two people complained last year they couldn't, the Jumbotron, I guess they had one, maybe not big, couldn't see it. So they bought 2 more Jumbotrons for these games.
Jessica said that old Cadillac toss would be a hoot.
It's Cadillac converter.
Try again.
Catalytic.
Good, Holly. Good. You're not the only one. I've had people on Swap and Shop call with Cadillac converters for sale. And I'm like, where did you get them? Why do you have those?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's happened.
I wouldn't even know what it was.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get you a quick weather update out there. Temperature outside the Thunder Studios, 28 degrees. Headed for a high of 60 today. Sunny skies, light winds out of the south. Enjoy that because we got some wind and rain coming the next couple of days. We got more morning show coming up next. Got games to play.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick oil change or a engine replacement.
Go down to Millie's and get some of them Cadillac converters.
I'm looking it up, see what it even. I wouldn't even know what it looks like. Why are people stealing them? Catalytic converter. Image. Is it a big thing? Okay.
Hey, Roger.
I've
The old
seen that.
Cadillac toss. No, you've not.
Yes, I have. Why do people take them?
I don't know. Some value, I guess. I don't know.
Why do people
Don't ask
steal? What makes a catalytic converter so valuable? They contain precious metals that are valuable to scrap metal dealers. They're easily accessible and lack identifying markings.
Can we just start putting a little serial number on it or something?
I just got flagged.
Flagged?
Granddad's here, Holly.
Granddad's here. What'd you get flagged for?
I'm going to get flagged for
Oh,
looking up how
look it
to
up.
steal a catalytic converter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to send you the stat too.
Good, Holly.
Boy. I saw a meme yesterday that applied to me. If your mom traumatized you by brushing your hair way too hard, you may be entitled to compensation.
Yeah. You
That's
always
my
complained about that.
This one has quite a few stats on it that are good. I'm going to just send you the answer. All right. What you
I
doing?
think you popped up in my friends you may know. What's the name?
Oh, that's funny.
I think, well, they're relation. They have one. There's somebody named that.
Oh, yeah, you're
That's
right.
probably who that is.
That is probably who that is.
You ever get just random people pop up in your friends you may know that you talked about one time around
That
somebody?
you hate?
Or the one. Yeah. If I got 500 mutual friends and we ain't friends, there's a reason. You know? Like, you got 500 mutual friends. You should be friends. No, we shouldn't. Actually. Norma says, before the morning show's over, I'm going to be in a good mood.
Josh will be in a good. Oh. How is your mood right now? Do you feel like it's going in the right direction? Are you going towards a good mood?
I'm in a better mood, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I can.
Probably only one thing that'll push me over the top.
Well, it looks like you're going to be in a mediocre mood all day. You're going to be it's going to be a midday for you.
Midday. All right. I settled for mid after the start. It was not a good start.
Nothing happened.
I just woke up ready to fight people.
Fight.
And I didn't even realize it. I was fine. I was just sitting there watching my morning TV, and I was like, what's wrong with you?
He didn't say good morning.
Brought you your coffee.
He didn't. He didn't say, here's your coffee.
I didn't realize I had to announce the coffee.
You don't have to, but normally that's.
What are you doing?
You say, morning.
Throwing trash.
How'd you sleep?
And then she complains about it. Josh wakes up like Cinderella or whatever she says.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying there's a difference.
He wakes up like a Disney character.
Like this.
With the
It's just like this.
It's all Southern thrill. Worked hard all week.
Got a little jingle.
Got a little jingle.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Speaking of, how about them basketballs with a win over Alabama the other night? Yeah, Saturday. Little buzzer beater there. That was fun. It's always fun to see when they sing Dixieland Delight after beating Alabama. That's like the best thing ever. Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We got games to play. Stupid Silly Stat coming at you in just a second. Her first, Holly has got the Granddad's information.
Today, you can get open-faced roast beef, hamburger steak, pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, fried cabbage, green beans, bacon ranch pasta salad. You guys, you've got to try that. Coleslaw, pepper slaw, cornbread, or roll. You can find that lunch menu from 11 to 2 at Granddad's, 620 Woodbury Highway.
Trey said I should announce the coffee tomorrow morning like Michael Jordan in the starting lineup when I bring it to the room.
No.
Because I brought Holly her coffee this morning per normal, but she doesn't like it that I didn't announce the coffee.
No,
here's your coffee.
Listen,
Oh.
5 days a week when Josh comes to I'm kind of already awake. I'm just laying there, but he goes, makes himself some coffee. He makes me some coffee, and he brings it and sets it on my nightstand. And he'd be like, time to get up, wakey. And then he'll be like, how'd you sleep? Or, there's usually, this morning he walks in, sets the cup down, didn't say anything to me, and sits in the bed and starts scrolling his phone and drinking his coffee, which is fine. I just rolled over because I thought, maybe something happened that I'm not privy to yet. Maybe he'd read an email or a text this morning with like hey, stations are down. You know, maybe there's something going on there that I wasn't aware of. So I rolled over and I'm like, what's the matter with you? He's like, nothing. I was like, okay, well, you normally say
Then I'm like,
words,
don't
shouldn't
even ask. Why are you asking?
Yeah, so he's in a mood, but it's not.
Kevin said, I think I figured out what's wrong with Josh. He didn't make it to Common John yesterday. And Kevin, that is correct. He knows me
How
too
do you
well.
know?
I guess when you talked about the things we did yesterday, you didn't mention that. And now he knows.
Kevin, attention to detail.
Spot on. Y'all pay attention like Kevin. That's a P1 listener right there. All right, we got more morning show games right now. Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
Jessica over on the camera says, to be fair, when someone starts with what's wrong with you, it does strike a nerve. And that is correct.
Sure, he said sounds like Holly had a smart mouth.
And I know, and that's what did it.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
my
your fault.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't your fault that I'm in a bad mood. It's your fault that it got worse
Okay.
because you didn't handle it right. All right, it's time for the Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Custom exhaust work, they do that right there at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, Tennessee. That's right in front of College Street Elementary. They're open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday. They can take care of all of your other automotive repairs as well at Freedom Automotive. Holly?
The stats for you today, buddy. 66% of people say that doing this makes them feel better when they are feeling down. 66% of people say that doing this makes them feel better when they're feeling down.
Listening to Morgan Wallen. That's not it. 728-1320. Take your best guesses. Thunder Radio swag for the winners today. Morning show.
Coloring.
Coloring is a good guess, but no, not it. Coloring.
I enjoy to color. I love the
Oh, I
smell of a
hate-
fresh box of crayons.
Arts and crafts, man.
The Crayola brand, not the Rose Art brand, okay? 66% of people say that doing this when they are feeling down makes them feel better.
728-1320 to take your guesses. We've had color, and that's not right. Now we need somebody to get the right answer so you can win bragging rights and Thunder Radio swag today. 728-1320. 66, did you say?
Yeah, 66% of people say that doing this makes them feel better when they're feeling down.
Morning show.
Whistling.
Whistling. Good guess, but no. Morning show.
Watching. Getting outside.
Good guess.
Good
not
guess,
right.
not it. Dr. Carmine says getting on the Manchester TN forum. They can go one of two ways. I get really irritable, or I'm like, golly, now I feel better. You know? Somebody yesterday was talking about how they went to a restaurant and enjoyed the restaurant, but the parking was bad, so they're never going back. Dina, call back, Dina. 728-1320.
They thought to put that on the TN
Yeah,
forum.
went a long. It was like a 2-paragraph
I didn't catch that one.
review of this restaurant, and it was like, but if you park in the back, there's really no good way to get out. We had to be really careful. We'll probably never go back because of that.
I don't know what restaurant that it is, so don't tell me. But I want to try and guess later.
Okay. Morning show.
Eating ice cream.
I love to eat ice cream, and that always puts me in a better mood, but it's not the right answer today. Good try. Say it again.
66% of people say that doing this puts them in a better mood when they're feeling down.
728-1320. Had some good guesses. Coloring, whistling, eating ice cream. Eating ice cream, pretty good guess. 728-1320 to take your guesses. Morning show.
Reading the Bible.
Reading the Bible, not it.
Great guess.
Morning show.
Exercising.
Exercising. Not it. Speaking of, Holly, how's your exercising going?
I worked out Wednesday and Thursday of last week, and today is the first day I have mild soreness from those 2 days.
Morning show.
Cleaning?
Cleaning. Good guess, but no, not it. Cleaning.
I enjoy cleaning.
Cleaning.
I don't I don't enjoy it, but there's something about putting everything back in order.
Morning show.
Watching the show?
Watching a
Aw.
show. Well, it's a good guess, but not it. Not it. Good try.
66% of people say that doing this puts them in a better mood when they're feeling down. Eating ice cream was the closest guess.
Eating ice cream was the closest guess. Yes. So far. So work off of that.
66 is a big number. 66% of people.
Morning show.
Eating chocolate?
Eating chocolate's a great guess, but not quite right. Eating chocolate. Having issues with that. Machinery around here. Eating chocolate, eating ice cream, both good guesses. Not quite right. 66% of people say this will put them in a better mood. What is it?
Eating ice cream was our closest guess. The stat's funny today because I do this.
Shannon says, my buddy just got a divorce. He's happy now. Morning show.
Take a walk in the sunshine?
Take a walk in the sunshine. A little vitamin D. Not it, though. Not it. I mean, that does help. After like the winter, when you get like a good 70-degree February day, like, and the sun's out, it does help. Trey said it's not cheeseburger soup.
It's good. Have you never had it?
He acts like he didn't like it.
Oh, it's good, man.
It's potato soup with hamburger meat. I mean, you can't beat that.
And cheese.
And cheese. There's cheese in potato soup, though, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Now you know that.
728-1320. We still don't have the right answer. We gotta get one here soon. 66. Go ahead, Holly.
66% of people say that this puts them in a better mood when they're feeling down.
Eating ice cream, the closest guess we've had. And that's not right. 728-1320 to guess on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines this morning. And the right answers win bragging rights and Thunder Radio swag today. Morning show.
Eating candy?
Eating candy. Good try. It's not it. It's not as sweet. It's not a sweet. For me, it's eating anything. Let me eat. Morning show.
Eating lunch?
Eating more?
Did you say eating more?
Eating lunch?
Not it. Morning show.
Eating chips?
Eating chips. Not it. Not it. Not eating chips. Tracy's eating the Reese's Easter eggs. That will put you in a better mood. Oh my gosh. I love the Reese's Easter eggs.
I don't.
It's so much peanut butter.
No, I don't like
it's the perfect amount. 66% of people say this puts them in a better mood when they're feeling down. It's eating something. We've kind of narrowed it down to that. You know, we've been all over the place, coloring, cleaning, blah, 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 exercising, but we've narrowed it down to eating. Speaking of, I had a boiled egg this morning. It wasn't boiled all the way.
What do you mean it wasn't boiled all the way?
It was not boiled all the way. That was runny on the inside. I threw it out the window.
Well, I ate 3 yesterday.
I had one that was okay, and the other one was not okay.
Odd.
No, no.
I boiled them all together.
Morning show.
Eating cake?
Eating cake. It's not a sweet. Good try, but it's not a sweet. Not a sweet.
Shannon says eating a hot dog straight out of the pack,
Oh,
just like we used to do when we was little,
just a cold hot dog. No bun or nothing.
just like Mama used to make.
Morning show.
Eating popcorn?
Not it. Good try. Guys, it's not that hard. Come on now.
The eggs are the best ones.
I don't know, he's probably,
Oh, the Reese cup eggs. Okay.
Holly's over here talking about random
I'm like,
things
y'all
that people
like
are
runny
saying
eggs?
on the cameras
Lord of
and
mercy.
not tying it together so everybody's confused.
I can't believe nobody's got this. How much time we got here?
We're out of time.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. Your boss will probably do this to boost morale.
Morning show.
Eating cereal.
Not eating
That
cereal.
puts me in a good mood.
Holly loves cereal. Morning show.
I can't win, but a pizza.
It is pizza. Why you call in? You ruined the game for everybody.
Yeah, it's pizza.
It's pizza.
Good job, Matthew.
And then he hung up. He gonna call in and just.
He loves playing.
I know.
He just loves playing the game.
People had gotten it right over on the cameras for a while.
Yeah, Jaden said pizza.
Yeah, we
Who
had
else?
several pizzas
Kevin
over
said
there.
pizza.
Yeah, Rachel says pizza. Of course, she was the last one to say it.
Dr. Carmine says everybody eating those Reese Cup Easter eggs better be brushing your teeth.
Right? I love those. I could eat those or I could eat a whole bag of them Cadbury eggs.
Those are good. I can't. I won't even buy them because I don't need to be eating them. No how.
No, I ate a whole bag of them. Morning show.
You have a winner.
I did get a winner. Yes, I did. Who is this?
Well, I was out mowing, starting my car,
Oh.
and I just wanted to come in and check it.
Oh, what was you gonna say?
I was going to say pizza.
It was right.
You would have got it right.
Don't say that was right.
Yeah, it was right. You're like 10 for 10 on that. Golly.
Sugar, I would have got it because I went out to start my car. I'm going to go and get a mammogram. I wanted my car warm. So who got it?
Matthew got it.
He calls all the time like I do. I love y'all.
That was Sue. Good job, Sue. Good job, Sue. Josh in a better mood now.
Just so y'all know where Sue's going.
Jessica said, give her a shirt.
Oh, golly. Oh, I'm crying.
Well, you need to. I mean, that's a good public service announcement. That
100%.
If you've not done that this year, you need to schedule your mammograms.
Yes, please get that done. It was eating
Things
pizza.
are ticking time bombs.
Oh, it was eating pizza. That was the correct answer.
Oh, me.
Sue just misses it a lot. Just missed it.
Dr. Carmine says, Sue, $1 short and a day late.
Oh. All right, we got more games coming up. We'll play Name That Movie, which is a good one today. It's a good movie today.
It is a good movie.
Holly did a good job on Name That Movie today, and so we'll be doing that. Hattie will get it. I'll go ahead and make that announcement early.
Isn't it crazy that when I'm putting stuff in or picking stats or something, I'm like, yeah, Hattie's going to get this.
Right. Trey wants to know if you can put that appointment on the community calendar for Thunder Radio.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Holly accidentally put some personal appointments on there once for everybody to see. Check out the community calendar at thunder1320.com. Click on calendar. We've got more morning show. We got a quick news break here. I want to tell you real quick about Dirtworks. So when it comes to making sure that there's no water issues at your home, talking about outside your home, not inside your home. I mean, I guess it could lead to problems inside your home. Dirtworks is the answer. They are professionals when it comes to excavating. They're like the skilled surgeons of the excavation world. Give them a call and make sure their water's running properly off your property. There's no standing water issues. They can also cut in driveways, do land clearing, sod installation. Give them a call today at 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by your hometown grocery store, Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. For Thunder Radio.
That's the hardest I've laughed in a minute.
He needed that.
Yes. That's oh, gotta warm my car up. Got a birthday text in to me. Happy birthday to Chanel Gray. Nobody's seen Sue. Well, we see Sue and Holly in the same room at the gym.
Gracious. Goodness gracious. Can that be a best of? Can that be a commercial?
What?
Sue.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be something. Sorry, I was getting texts and questions. Let's see. What about the schedule today? Let's see.
You know what I was trying to figure out earlier? I was like, if I go to Webb at 3:30 and come back through town, I can swing by girls softball, middle school softball before I get to the game at 6.
Yep.
Did you listen to any of that?
You go by middle school softball?
Before that.
Something about swinging through town.
Webb.
Webb. You're not going to Webb, Holly.
I knew that's why you didn't hear me, because you didn't say that.
Why would you even suggest something like that?
Just to go get.
No.
It ain't that far.
No.
Hey y'all, Josh cleaned my car yesterday and filled the gas up for me.
She's very proud. Very excited about it.
He vacuumed and cleaned it out and washed it. And it's very nice.
Well, I didn't really clean the surfaces. I did vacuum it though.
You did vacuum it.
Yes. There was a lot of bags in there that I couldn't get rid of because I didn't know what was in them or where they go.
It's the stuff I don't even know where to put. Honestly.
Let's see here. Golly, that made me laugh so hard. Golly. I gotta warm my car up. I gotta go get a mammogram. Don't want to show up cold. I was gonna say eating pizza. She's been like, no, that's wrong. I wasn't right. Yeah, you got to pull that video clip later. Shit, I bet Sue buys lottery tickets with last week's winning numbers. Oh. Today is Chanel Gray's 50th birthday.
Chanel.
You got the chamber luncheon tomorrow, President. You all prepared for that?
Yes, I am.
No, she's not.
Yes, I am.
She's not.
I am. I'm ready.
What song should we bump back to here? I got one. I laughed so hard, I think I gave myself a headache.
Oh no, it backfired.
Backfired. Thunder Radio. Swap and Shop comes on 8:30.
8:30?
Uh-huh.
You call this number?
Yeah, this number is between 8:30 and 8:45.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Whew. So, what's next? Name the movie?
And that movie's a good one today.
All right.
I feel like I picked a good section of a good movie.
Hattie's gonna know it quick.
Listen, I try to pick a segment of a movie that people probably have seen, but it's like one of those. I know I've seen it. I can't quite put my finger on it. But that's what I'm going for. Josh walks in. I say, "Hey, buddy, can you tell me the first movie that comes to your mind for this game?" First movie.
I said I don't want to.
No, you didn't.
I said, no, I can't think of one. That's what I said.
You go.
And she said, come
and
on,
I,
any
and I
movie.
said, never mind. And he said, no. Just give me a minute. He goes, Forrest Gump. And I'm like, that's the most recognizable. What clip from Forrest Gump does people not know?
I used that scene when the principal came to visit his mama.
Your mama
She'll
sure
care
does care about your education.
Use that one. That's what he did. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you up and going on this Monday morning. Glad to have you along with us. 6:30 to 8:30. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Hey, we're here every Monday through Friday. Josh and Holly, glad to have you. And tell your friends, tell your neighbors. We want more folks listening and more folks talking about it. And you can also go over to our podcast platforms, Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and join our tens of subscribers there. And you can relive great moments like Sue's phone calls anytime you want. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
I should redo your introduction at 7:30, like every hour.
Wow.
The full Holly introduction.
No, nobody cares. How's your mood?
It's better now.
Better. Okay, good.
Yeah. Thanks to Sue. It's certainly better now. We got games to play. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. It is Name That Movie.
Josh has got 3 little snippets of a clip from a movie. He's going to play those, and y'all got to try and guess what the movie is. Give us a call, 728-1320. If you can name the exact right name.
2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame up for grabs here. You know what will make this game better is if it was one clip from one section of the movie and then one clip from another section of the movie.
Nobody needs any more than the one, really.
Just do like 1 3-second clip from a movie.
All right, buddy.
That's not what we're doing today.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts. I want to bring the heater to some nuts.
Name that movie.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts.
728-1320. If you can give me the exact right name of that movie, I'm going to give you 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame, and you're going to win bragging rights on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, which is very valuable to be able to have those bragging rights.
Play it again.
Nothing.
Play it
Crickets. Crickets. Jade's guessing, and she's wrong.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts.
Oh, I got.
Shannon's wrong. And there's Hattie. Told you.
We knew it, Hattie.
Yeah.
All right, play the 2.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts with presence with authority.
I'm going to start saying that now.
Heater. Announce my presence with authority. 728-1320. Name that movie, and I'll hook you up with 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame and bragging rights. Let's get the whole full clip in.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts with presence with authority. Not sure what? Announce my presence with authority.
Not sure what?
The way he says it, he's like, "That's my presence with authority."
Somebody call in and get it so Sue can call in and get it later. 728-1320.
Play it again.
I want to bring the heater to some nuts with presence with authority. Not sure what? Announce my presence with authority.
No calls.
No calls. No, I know people have it. It's just whether they want to call and guess it is the trick. Morning Show.
Is it Napoleon Dynamite?
It is not
good
Napoleon
guess. I
Dynamite.
could
Good
see
try,
where-
but not. It does sound a little Napoleon Dynamite like. Okay.
Yeah.
Morning Show.
Is it Bull Durham?
It is Bull Durham. That is the right answer. What's your name?
Bobby Dunn?
Bobby. Way to call in and announce your presence with authority, buddy. Come on by and get yourself some Country Music Hall of Fame tickets.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes.
Play that. I like what Kevin Costner's character said to the.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing standing here? I give you a gift. You stand here, show up my picture. Run, dummy!
I want to go watch that movie now.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing later.
Ashley says she's never seen it. I'm not surprised. Holly's not seen it either.
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
I thought you said you hadn't seen it.
No, I asked if it was AAA or AA.
Oh, gotcha. I think it's AA.
It's been a long
The Durham
time
Bulls.
since I've seen it, but
Well, Ashley, that's your assignment today. Give you something to do. Watch that movie.
Isn't he don't have a manager, does he? Who's the lady in the
You sound weird.
Okay.
Echoey
All
over
right.
there.
Well, that didn't mess with my head.
Morning show.
Hi, Josh.
Yes.
This is Norma.
Hey, Norma.
I won a set of club car wash tickets,
Uh-huh.
and I want to give that to Holly.
No.
Thank you, Norma.
She won't give that away. All right. Well, Holly, now the trick, Norma, is to getting Holly to actually go and use them. That's the trick.
Well, tell her to use them because I'm giving them to her.
Okay.
Thank you, Norma.
Thank you, Norma.
That's
You're welcome.
precious.
Bye-bye. Yes.
Brian said he'd have got that one, but he was warming up the car. He knew Bull Durham.
Yeah, he was busy warming up that car. Missed it. Oh, congratulations to Bobby, though. Bobby, winner on the morning show today. And earlier on, it was
Matthew
/Sue. Winner on Stupid Silly Statistic. All right, we got more morning show coming at you. Quick reminder, high school basketball tonight. The Coffee County Lady Raiders are at home against Page, the Lady Patriots. Here's a number for you. 42. 42. Not Jackie Robinson 42. 42 straight games the Lady Raiders have won at home. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it 43 tonight. They'll be at home at 6 o'clock against Page. It's a must-win game. It is the region semifinal game. They win that, they guarantee a spot in the region championship and the sectional. The championship will be Friday. The sectional will be Saturday. But if you will lose tonight, season is over. Hope to see you there. 6 o'clock tip at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. And we will, of course, broadcast that for you on Thunder Radio. Let's get you a weather forecast. 28 degrees right now. Headed for a high of 60 today. 42 overnight tonight. Tomorrow, 66. But not a good day to pick up sticks. 80% chance of rain late in the day. 100% chance of rain overnight. Wind advisory in place. We could see gusts up to 50 miles an hour with this one. And then 56 for your high on Wednesday. 31 overnight Wednesday night. And then cooler. 48 Thursday. 32 Thursday night. Then back up to 60 for Friday. Long range look at the weekend. Saturday looks like a 30% chance of rain with a high of 60. Sunday, 56. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Breakfast and lunch out there Monday through Friday from 6 to 6, Saturday 8 to 4. Stop by and see them at the Hillsboro Food Company right before you get to the red light on the left. And find them on Facebook. They're always posting those specials. Hillsboro Food Company. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester, defending your...
What are you laughing at?
Trey said, call your insurance agent before Holly goes to the car wash. No chance she doesn't hit it.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It does give me, like, if you go to the ones that grab your car.
Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like those. Don't go through the tunnel washes.
It like, I don't ever know if I'm on the track right. Shannon said, Granddad's had the Coffee County Boys playing Saturday night on the TVs. Which is cool. I hit a curve the other day with Josh in the car with me. My hair smells so good. You know, I saw something really cool at the Independence game on Saturday.
They did a really good job.
The whole thing, their PI guy did good. The you know, they were like, hey, do y'all have everything you need? Here's your seat right here. They were just very accommodating. But the cheerleaders, when someone hit a three, they had these
big, humongous threes.
These big boards, and they had the number 3 on them. And every time they hit a 3, they put it up on the wall. And then they even had one for a slam dunk, which a kid did. Coffee County wouldn't.
We did not slam dunk it.
We would not have to have those as often.
Not this year, no.
But I was like, that would be so cool at the games every time somebody. But then where do you put them at our gym? Because those mats are back there.
Yeah, you have to find somewhere else. You can put them on the wall by the student section. You can find somewhere to put them. It was the best game day operation gym that I've been at in a couple of years.
Yeah, it was
like
good.
It was really well ran. They got really cool boards up.
When they did the starting lineups for their boys, you know, the lights went out and they had pretty color lights.
They when they had like a pregame hot video that played up on the screen for the starting lineup, it was really good. It was all very. It was a D1 college effort there. Like I love their boards because they have the timeouts on them. So they call a 60-second timeout. They start the timer and you can see how much time's left on the timeout ticking down. So for me as a broadcaster, I love that.
Also during the commercials, they had like things pop up on their like 1,000 point score and a list of the athletic events for
it was really well done.
Yeah.
It was just, you can tell you got it's a different kind of software and technology they got on those boards.
All right, buddy.
You ready for another segment? I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing here?
Well, I usually do movie review Monday.
Oh.
What, you might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. We're glad to have you with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
We got the birthdays coming up in a minute. It's a Monday. That means we got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays to get to. So if you've not called in your birthdays, you can do live on-air shout-outs if you like. 728-1320. It really doesn't matter what we're doing on the morning show. We will stop it to take a birthday call. Or a call from Sue. You never know what you're going to get, you know? All right, Holly, what are we doing here?
I usually do a movie review Monday, but I didn't watch any movies this weekend. I did, however, watch some documentaries.
Shocker. Holly watched documentaries, and we're also rewatching Game of Thrones.
So
that'll eat your time up real quick, won't it? Game of Thrones? You watched 2 episodes, and it's been 5 hours. I thought these were hour-long episodes. It was 1 o'clock. Now it's 4:30.
So there's a new documentary about the Ruby Frankie case.
Mm.
Do you remember that one, Ruby Frankie?
I remember watching it this weekend.
She was like a vlogger. So she's the
oh yes, the crazy mom. Yeah. I mean crazy.
So they had 6 kids, husband, wife, 6 kids, and she started vlogging.
This is kind of before it got real big, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
she was
kind of on the leading edge of vlogging.
Yeah, and she vlogged,
everything.
When they found out they were having a girl, they vlogged it, and anyway, so she became like obsessed with putting out content.
She became obsessed with the attention,
and she really wanted everybody to think that it was like this perfect life, like her home was this, oh, we have fun, we love each other so much, and we never fight because my kids are good, and then it would show unaired.
Yeah, they found 1,000 hours worth of unaired clips that they were
just
showing,
like kind of like garbage clips, but it's like she's there with the oldest son, Chad, and she's like, "Do you know where you got your name from?" He's like, "Yep, my grandpa." And she goes, "Yeah, your grandpa. Which one?" She didn't kind of like
She didn't like his response.
his lack of effort.
His lack of enthusiasm, I don't think is what she.
Yeah, and she goes, "Okay, we're gonna do kind of cut." She's like, "Okay, we're gonna do this again, and you're gonna answer with a little more." And he's like, I'm answering your question. And you could tell he's
But
like,
what happened is these kids got older and they became teenagers. And teenagers do not want to do what they're told, ever.
But
and
she
she's
was
crazy.
videoing everything.
Well, teenagers, what do they want to be displayed to the public, or do they want privacy most of the time? Where do teenagers go? They want to be in their room.
Yeah.
They don't want to be bothered. And as they got older, they started to kind of rebel against her, and she did not handle it well.
So it was a little weird, and it was a little like her people started to see how she was disciplining the kids, like making Chad sleep on a beanbag in the basement for 6 or 7 months, like took his whole bedroom away. And
that's crazy.
Said, "Okay, you sleep on a beanbag in the." When they say basement, I don't think it looks like the basement. Like
not like Home Alone basement.
Not like the Home Alone.
No,
it was a nice basement.
But I mean,
like
good sleep is important. I mean, they need a bed to sleep on. I'm all about, look, I'll take away maybe for one night or something if they're being real ungrateful about something. I'll be like, well, sleep on the floor then, like for a night, just to be like, show them,
6 months.
But 6 months is a long time. And look, I'll take away a TV. I'll take away a door. I'll take away anything in there. But they do need to sleep.
Like she was saying, he had the devil in him. Because he was, I don't know, kissing girls and
doing teenage boy
things. And she was like, she's got the devil in him. So she hooks up with this Hildebrandt.
Joy. Run it, Joy or Joyce?
Jody
Hildebrandt. With a J.
And I think it was like gas and fire when they got together, because the Jody Hildebrandt, she was nuts.
No, she was crazy.
She moved in with the family, and
she's their therapist, and she moved in.
They moved the dad out,
kicked him out. See you, bye.
But then Jody Hildebrandt and
Mama.
Ruby Frankie were like sleeping in the same bed together.
Yeah,
it was like, I'm like, who lets this happen?
Yeah,
who? I don't know. If I asked Josh,
it's complete Looney Tunes. If you ask Josh what?
Hey, I want our therapist to move in here, and I want you to move out.
That's not going to happen.
Right.
Now, if I get to stay.
Anywho,
it may depend.
So the Jody Hildebrandt started having these night possessions, I guess, in the middle of the night, where the devil would take her body over, and she'd be like, "She's mine. She's mine." And I'm watching this. I'm like, this lady is nuts.
Yeah.
She's nuts. Fast forward to, I don't remember what year it was, but the youngest son, I think he was 12. He went to a neighbor's house and knocked on the door, and the neighbor's like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Could I ask you 2 favors?" And the guy's like, "Well, what is it?" He's kind of short with him.
Yeah.
And the boy's like, "Well, just one favor. Could you drive me to the nearest police station?"
Bless his heart.
I know. And the grandpa, well, I call him a grandpa.
Grandpa.
He said, "Well, wait a minute. Come on here." And I think at first he was like, "Get off my lawn."
And then he was like, something's
And then
the
he
matter.
was looking, and he could see the boy was emaciated.
Yeah.
He had duct tape around his wrists and ankles, like where he had wounds.
Yeah.
So that
put him on alert there.
Yeah, yeah. So they got him something to drink. They got him something to eat. And then on the 911 call, you could hear the grandpa get kind of, it wasn't the boy's grandpa. He was an older man. He got emotional on the phone call. He's like, this boy's been through some stuff.
Yeah.
But like when they found the other, because there were 4 other kids, 2 were at somebody else's house. They were fine. But then the youngest boy and the youngest girl, they had shaved off all of her hair. And she was sitting in a room that there was like nobody, nothing. She was just sitting in a floor in a room.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video of the police going in there. What? Now, Christy wants to know the name of this doc. Where is it at? Where can she find it? She wants to see the documentary.
Oh, you got to watch it. Hang on one second. Let
Holly
me
coming in with documentary review Monday and not telling everybody where they can actually watch the documentary. Come on, Holly.
I'm sorry.
Be better. Let me tell you about this cool documentary, but I'm not going to tell you how to find it.
So there's several. I have watched documentaries on her before, but
yeah, this one was different.
this one had a little
They
more.
had more of the
He
video.
interviewed the dad and the two oldest siblings.
Yeah.
It's Hulu.
It's on Hulu. All right.
It's called Devil in the Family.
Devil in the Family.
It's a three-parter.
All right. So y'all give that a watch if you're looking for something entertaining. We also found a new one somewhere on the Chris Watts guy that was different because we'd seen a couple different. He's the guy who annihilated his family in Colorado. His wife and his unborn child and his two
pregnant wife and his two
kids.
small daughters. Yeah.
But we've seen several documentaries on that, or a few, but there was one different one.
It's called Buried with Love.
Where's that at?
The Chris Watts story.
Sorry.
That one's not for the faint of heart. Just
no.
FYI, if
no, there was no killing in the Ruby Frankie one. This one's a little more graphic. It's hard to watch. I don't. The older I get, the harder time I have watching these because they show videos of the kids when they were lit, and I can't stomach it so much.
It says that one's on Peacock.
Peacock. All right. So if you got Peacock, you can watch that. If you got Hulu,
but that, like I said, that's not just
anybody go watch.
Yeah.
You got to be a pretty seasoned murder show veteran to go watch that one.
Well, it's the ones where I can watch the husband and the wives, I can watch those.
You can watch them kill each other all day long.
Husband kills wife. I'm like, I get it. But when they kill the kids, that's where I'm like,
draw the line there.
Yikes.
Well, the morning show took a turn to the south.
What happened? Oops, sorry.
After that fun last couple of segments, buddy, we got real serious here.
I wasn't going to talk. I was just going to talk about the Ruby Frankie one, but you're like,
my fault. My bad mood's creeping back up.
What else did we?
That's about it.
No. There was another documentary I watched this weekend. Shoot, I can't even think of it. Daggone it. Like Josh said, we've been watching Game of Thrones. He hasn't seen it all the way through yet.
I've just seen bits and pieces
here
throughout
and there.
it.
Yeah.
Like I saw the ending and the season we're on right now, which is season 7. I don't think I saw much of it. I think I saw all the last season, honestly.
Okay.
Just without some of the knowledge that I probably would have needed. It's good.
What was our we had Bridesmaids on as our Name That Movie last week.
Yeah.
Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And so this weekend, the girl one was like, I want to watch something. Let's put something on TV. Let's put something funny. And I'm like, Bridesmaids is funny. Let's put on Bridesmaids.
Well, hold that thought.
Okay.
Morning show.
Yes, sir. I got a couple of birthdays I want to put on there. They were yesterday, both of them was.
All right, go ahead.
We got a Landon Avery and a Geneva Smallwood.
All right, got them down.
Okay, appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right, go ahead, Ollie. Happy birthday to belated birthday to Landon in Geneva.
What was I talking about?
Bridesmaids.
And anyway, the girl was like, "Hey, I want to watch something funny," and I'm like, "I know a funny movie. Let's watch Bridesmaids."
Mm-hmm.
She's 18, whatnot, but we don't like. I'm not going to sit there and watch a rated R movie with her.
Well, you did.
I forgot about some of the scenes and some of the
incredibly heavily influenced innuendos, and I don't know how. This has happened many times, and I'm like, just look it up before you put it on. Just give it a quick Google search, and it'll refresh your memory.
I'm gonna tell you
because
something.
if you Google search it and say what kind of scenes are in Bridesmaids that are risky or whatever, it'll give you a perfect description of the scenes. It'll give you a bullet point description of the scenes, and you go, oh yeah, probably shouldn't watch that. But no, Holly turned it on while I'm sitting right there on the couch. And it starts off with a lady enjoying herself there with another fella, right there on. I don't really not what you want to watch with your teenage daughter.
No, and I was like, well, shoot, just go on then, fast forward it, just like we used to. Did you see where the University of Tennessee approves the plan to demolish the G10 parking lot?
Well, they're building a bigger hotel there. No, they're building a hotel there. This has been. I don't know why this is shocking news to people.
New multi-story garage replacing
Yeah, with
G10.
it's going with that hotel, and it's like they're building a battery type of environment around the stadium, like in Atlanta, kind of, sort of.
Well, what's that going to do to the Morgan Wallen song?
I don't know. Not to still call it G10
Okay,
for the new G10.
I got you.
All right, near the top of the hour, we got birthdays. When we come back, this is the morning show.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester.
Then we fast forward it through that part and then come back to push play, and then there women are talking about it. And I'm like, I don't want to be here for this. I'm just sitting here enjoying my Saturday morning.
Does anybody wear glasses and it really hurts the area behind you?
Yeah, once that starts to hurt, it won't go away. It's because you got the hat on with the glasses.
It's really loose.
That's what it is, though.
I got sensitive behind the ears or something.
Yeah. So
Let's see what I got to talk about. Okay, this is good.
Birthdays.
$30 more minutes. I need to try and find that black backdrop for headshots.
Yeah.
My hair smells so good.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind going and getting some of that bacon ranch pasta salad from Granddad's today at lunch.
I know. I'm just going to be in Tullahoma, probably. I'll come back over here for the second half of the day. Yeah, bacon ranch pasta is good.
I wonder if the girl one's working out today, and if so, where?
She wants to work out in Tullahoma. I'm like, you can drive all the way to Tullahoma to work out. And when you get a gym, right there.
Well, she could come over after school and meet me over there, and I could work out with her. But if she works out right after school in Manchester, she's got like an hour before track practice. So she's kind of like just in limbo there. Not enough time to go home. Not really.
Yeah. Shoot her a text. See what she's doing.
I'm not supposed to be texting when she's in class.
She can text back when she is available. That's her problem.
So I guess I didn't cook the eggs long enough.
At least that one. I ate one. It was good. And that next one I ate, it was yolky.
Yolky.
And then I was like, then in my mind, I was like, well, I can still eat the white. But then the yolk is going to run everywhere. So I threw it away.
The outside should have.
No, so I was saying but I eat the white.
No, the outside of the yellow.
Oh, no, it was all yellow. It was pretty yellow. It was pretty runny. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. Pick up that phone and give me a call, 728-1320. I want to hear from you. It's Monday, so we're celebrating all kind of birthdays, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. And we'll be drawing this afternoon for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We draw every afternoon at 4:30. So today gets 3 winners, a Saturday winner, a Sunday winner, and a Monday winner. At the end of the week, we draw for a cake. Last week's cake winner was Amy Ayer. Congratulations, Amy. Give me a drum roll, please. There we go. Saturday. Happy belated birthday. Gerald Yule, Betty Hamry, James Morgan, Daniel Norman, and Scott Chasteen, all with birthdays on Saturday. Sunday birthdays, Terry Weaver, Brent Osborne, Ashlyn Walls, Landon Avery, Geneva Smallwood. Happy birthday to all those folks. And just 2 birthdays today on Monday so far, Dan Miller and Chanel Gray. All right, Holly, any celebrity birthdays over there?
Jessica Biel has a birthday today. She turns 43. Remember we were just talking about the Ruby Frankie documentary?
Mm-hmm.
The oldest daughter, Sherry, her birthday's today.
Oh.
So that's random.
Maybe that's why.
She's not really. She's actually an advocate against family vlogging.
Yeah.
Since it messed their family up. So
social media and the videos and things like that have really messed with the mental psyche. I think kids
so.
are not ready for that. They're not prepared for that. And the adults, apparently Ruby Frankie was not prepared for that. She became addicted to it.
Yeah, but like just her thinking that her kids were possessed by the devil. I think that's not got anything to do with mental.
All that stuff developed though, right? I mean, she wasn't like that early on. Like,
I think she liked attention.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look at how that stuff just kind of develops over time.
Yeah.
Like when it's unchecked, because the husband was not. Let's just put it this way: he didn't have much of a backbone, so she just ran through him.
Yeah.
However she wanted to, and when you take that, those kind of crazies and leave them unchecked, it just grows and manifests more and more. All right, we've got more morning show. We've got morning show overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. We're here till 8:30. Don't go anywhere.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM.
Yes. So they made it where I can share images now, which is cool. Used to, I couldn't just share an image, which is crazy, I know, but you couldn't. On the screen, like I couldn't share an image. I had to make it a PDF. Like now I can just share an image. I was going to find that game day graphic and share it today. Yeah, look at there. Pop game day up. Look at there. Fits right on there perfectly. Just got to move some stuff out of the way. When they're in the breaks, I could just run it up there real quick.
That ain't on there perfect. You can't even see the time and
see, fits perfectly. Good enough. Get my banners back up. People are paying. I remember the girl one day, speaking of people paying, she goes, we were talking about, I don't know how we were talking about this or where it got to. We're talking about business and the radio. She said, but where do you get the money? But where does the money come from? Does the government just send it to you?
She's talking about like us?
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the radio station.
How do we get money to pay?
Yeah. And I was just like, at this time, I think she was 17. I'm like, no, the government doesn't send me anything.
You mean the government doesn't send you circle money, round money,
or paper money? They just take it. They just take the money. Let's see. I need a song to come back to. We'll do that one. Roy Orbison. Well, Mama don't know will hurt. Tracy, good thing eggs are so cheap. You just throw it out the window. I was trying to think of any way to eat it. Holly. That is not appropriate.
He can't get fired. He's an essential employee. I don't know how to push all the fancy buttons.
She does not.
The girl one's going to take self-defense classes tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. A little Krav Maga.
At Transformation Wellness and Martial Arts. That's the first time I've ever said it correctly.
Good, Holly. Kevin said, we're giving to everyone but the United States.
Right.
I saw something last night that was funny. Where did it go? For some reason, when Biden was firing federal workers for refusing the vaccine, not one Democrat spoke up. But firing federal workers for wasting taxpayer money is the end of democracy as we know it. I know. Well, he's losing it. Well, there's some lady that had posted some long rant about how her husband's having to.
Now he's got to get up early to go to work.
He used to telework. He used to do his government work.
And
from
he
home.
used to spend time with the family.
And he worked out on his lunch break at home. And now he's got to get up early to go work out, and he has to go to work early. So I got to drop the kids off.
And that's less time for him and her. And I'm like,
welcome to the rest of the world, man. I mean, it's great if you can get it, but I'm sorry. That's just not something that's time to look.
I ain't ate dinner with my kids in 4 years.
It's been a while.
See, Josh is in a better mood already, Holly, says Norma. You're in a better mood.
We can thank Sue for that. That was funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, it could be a pretty nice day today. 60 and sunny, ain't bad. See, on days like this, I think they should let spring sports play their games at 3.
Yeah,
so,
they do.
Like, it's too daggum cold at night. And also, by moving like high school spring sports, the start day up to this week, you're moving it ahead of the time change, so it gets dark earlier. More sunlight, more warmth, you know. What's so funny over there?
Nothing.
Stop smiling.
I was thinking about going over there and get me a little okra.
Oh yeah, chomp on that okra for everybody. It is good though.
I was craving this all weekend. You didn't bring it home.
Holly left it here and is mad that I didn't bring it home.
Somebody pull up.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. I'm playing this for you. Playing this for you, Holly. No? You're
Mercy.
on. Were you looking to see if I turned your microphone
Yeah.
on? You were on.
I sometimes I never can tell.
Well, I guess you talk and find out.
Well, heaven forbid I just take a little glance and see if my mic's on.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. Learn more about how they can help you at newhavenmtg.com. I heard Heather talking last month at the Chamber Luncheon about first-time homebuyers and a $20,000 credit, homebuyer credit. Stop by and see her. I'm sure she can help you out with that. 1300 MacArthur Street, online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. All right, Holly, what do we got here?
Did you see this? Parents at a Dallas cheerleading
I did see
competition
this.
got into a huge fight.
I saw this, a huge brawl.
Which led to a stampede.
Yeah. Well, they said that they kind of like scrummed out there, and I saw that, and they said they started stampeding because somebody thought they heard gunshots.
Yeah.
And then so that led
But
to
there was no
gunshots. They just somebody panicked and freaked
I'll
out.
tell you, the cheerleading parents,
They're nuts,
they
man.
are
We don't-
probably
we
the
don't belong
nuttiest
with
of
them.
all. Yeah.
We don't belong with them.
The annual NCAA All-Star National Championships resumed yesterday, a day after sources said a fight among parents led to a panic in downtown Dallas. Dallas police responded to the convention center where sources told WFAA parents attending the cheer competition were fighting.
Yes. Oh. What is there to fight about there? I mean, look, I get it. You're probably on edge because you don't want to be there, right? At least I wouldn't. People are on your nerves.
Police said investigators determined a fight between two people led to multiple poles being knocked down, which caused a loud noise that someone
thought it was a gunshot.
Thought it was a gunshot.
So then they started stampeding, getting out of the building. Shots fired, shots fired.
Who said this? Says, at first I wanted to laugh at the thought of fathers, full-grown men, throwing down at their daughter's cheerleading competition, but then I watched that video of a little kid down on the ground in the fetal position at the start of the video, and what appears to be another kid caught in the middle of the scrum, and I got sick to my stomach. The whole thing was just sad. On top of how embarrassing and depressing a sight it was to watch, it started a mass hysteria. And
I wish I had that video with me. I'd play it on the cameras for everybody.
So I can understand how things can get when you're in a convention center at something like a cheer competition where there are thousands of people.
Yeah. And you don't want to be there.
And you don't want to be there, and you don't know where to go. It's a big convention center. It's like you got to take 3 escalators up to a.
And this is not like the conference center here. This is a convention center.
In Dallas. This is a big one.
This is huge.
Yeah.
They're like the one in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, that convention center.
Yeah.
We've been there for cheer competitions, and it's humongous.
So the last time I was actually there for the Girl Ones cheer competition, I told her before, anytime we go somewhere where I think I'm always a worst case scenario, let's be safe. So it's just me and her there.
This one was in Knoxville.
Yeah. And I said, look, there's a lot of people here, crazy world. If something should happen while we're in this convention center, you go to the exit. I was like, you don't look for me. You don't try and find me.
Get out of here.
You just leave.
Yeah.
Just go. And so
this past year.
This past
November.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in there, and all of a sudden, alarm goes off. Please go to the nearest exit and vacate the building.
Nice.
That's playing overhead with like some red flashing lights.
Right. It's the fire alarm.
I heard it, and I looked around, and folks are not moving towards the exit.
Right.
And I grabbed the Girl One's hand, and I'm like,
we're leaving.
Follow me. I'm
not waiting.
I'm a follow instructions kind of girl. And I didn't want to take a time to see if it was a false alarm. I'm not staying. No. I went to what I thought was the nearest exit, and somehow I ended up in the basement of this place. I'm in the basement with like the workers.
Yeah.
People in fluorescent vests and stuff. I don't know what they're doing with the forklifts and things. Anyway, I didn't care. That was the way I was going out. It didn't see.
There's not big exit signs above doors, or
listen, this place is huge.
Yeah, but there's exit signs.
I went to where I saw the nearest exit. I don't.
Not a door, but was there a sign above it that said exit?
Honey, I'm telling you that I think that's where I went, to where it said. I didn't just go through a random door. Like, technically it was an exit, but I think it may have been like an employee's area. I don't know. I didn't care. I'm going back here. I don't. Listen, you can't hear that alert. Please exit the building. You need to get out my way. I had the Girl One's hand, and I was just dragging her. I'm not staying to see if this is false alarm or not.
Turns out somebody just pulled fire alarm.
Yeah, it was false alarm.
It was false alarm. Holly did all that.
My
running
heart
and panicking.
rate was no. I was calm. I was calm on the outside. I wasn't.
I got an alert on Live 360 that Holly was riding a bike. She wasn't.
No, on the outside I was calm. I just was like doing the things that I needed to do to get out. But on the inside, my heart was. I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack and die.
That'll be what gets Holly.
It's going to be
in
a
any
heart
kind
attack
of panic situation.
Scared.
It'll be something that was never even that bad. Like the plane, we'll be on the plane, and the pilot will say, "We're about to hit a little turbulence," and she'll just die.
I'll die of a heart attack.
We won't have to hit the turbulence.
Yeah,
she'll be done. She can't handle any, and it's getting worse as she gets older, and I don't know what to do about it.
Why am I so afraid of everything?
You're just gonna be afraid till you die. I just got a little secret for you. Ain't none of us getting out alive anyway. So I don't know why you're so scared of everything.
I don't want to die in a convention center at a convention center at a cheer competition. That ain't how I want to go. I don't want to know I'm getting ready to die.
Oh, gotcha.
You
I
know
don't
what
think
I'm
you
saying?
get to pick.
I know. That's what worries me.
Why are you gonna worry
You could
about it?
die
Why are you gonna worry about something you can't control?
at any point in time. Sometimes I can control it.
Right. Put your seatbelt on, drive the speed limit, but you can't control that some psycho comes running through a red light. You know, you just
Now you got to pay attention.
You-
You got to pay attention. Got to be up 10 and 2, sit straight up in the car, be aware of your surroundings, ladies.
somebody could drive
Somebody
up behind
could
you and
kidnap
hit
you at Walmart.
There was talk about that on the forum.
I didn't see it.
I did see that. Somebody lady was talking about on the Manchester TN forum on Facebook. She was saying that, you know, somebody followed her and her daughter around and in the store, I think. And then I don't know, she drove to the police department or something like that. I don't know. It was not I don't have that right in front of me. And you never know how much of that. I'm not saying that person's not telling the truth. I'm just saying that, you know, is there any exaggerations here? Or is it all correct?
Well, the girl one was at the Walmart in Tullahoma, and she said a man was following her around, her and one of her friends.
She was a Deckard.
And was asking them, like, can I get your snap or something? Anyway, so she went over and told did she tell a worker?
She didn't. Her friend did.
Okay, the friend.
Like, she froze up and just sat there. And the friend was like, "Hey, no, we're gonna go talk to this worker.
We need to find an adult
Yeah.
and let them know." And I asked her, I was like, why didn't you go?
Why didn't you? And they never told us. They didn't tell us.
We never know. We didn't know.
Yeah, we heard about this later.
I'm not big and I'm not strong, but if a girl in a store comes up to me and is like, "Hey, this gentleman is harassing me, bothering me, scaring me," I would do whatever I could to make sure that
fix that problem.
Yeah.
Yes. We've got to bring back Manchester TN for Mondays.
That was never a thing.
Well, it is now.
Okay.
I'm just saying that there are so many different things and questions on there that we could address. We could make it a daily thing, really. But at least a one-day thing. We've got to make that something we do.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to talk about the stuff they see on the forum. All right, we got a minute or two left here. Parting thoughts, words of wisdom, things we need to share before we leave.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Yes.
Come to the high school basketball game tonight. If you're not at any of the other
girls play at 6.
Sporting
no boys.
events.
Boys are done. Yeah. Region semifinals against Page. It's a big one.
It's a big game. My mom was asking me this morning. She was like, "How's this? You know, is Page good?" I like when people ask me.
I like when they ask that, and it's like, I like this. Are we going to win? I don't know. I guess we got to play.
They want you to tell them, "Hey, we got a pretty good shot at winning," or this is going to be a close.
I'll tell you this: Page is a good team, and Randy Kaufman, who's their coach, won 3 consecutive state championships while at Riverdale. So there you go. They're going to be good. They're going to be well coached.
Yeah.
They're going to be well coached, and they're going to be difficult.
Hey, but do you think you think we're going to win?
I think it's going to be a good game.
I think we're going to win.
I think you guys show up and support the girls.
Yeah.
They would appreciate your support there tonight at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. Wear your red. Friday night, or not Friday night. Basketball pregame show begins at 5:45. I was thinking Friday Night Thunder. I was doing football stuff. Pregame show starts at 5:45 right here on Thunder Radio. You're listening to the morning show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. A quick weather update for you. We are currently sitting at 36 degrees, which is a pretty good warm-up from where we started. 60 for your high today. Sunny skies. A pretty nice day. Enjoy, because tomorrow it's going to be very breezy. 66, very windy. Wind advisory in place. Rain moves in late in the day Tuesday, and heavy rain overnight Tuesday night. And a lot of wind gust. 56 on Wednesday, and then 31 Wednesday night. 48 on Thursday, so a little bit cooler. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsborough Food Company.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you.
See y'all now. See y'all.